My granny says I'm such a little soldier. No one in the whole world strong as me. As my daddy told ya, one day when I hold ya, I can be a soldier and shoot you in the face.
One can hardly move her beauty and brilliance these days. It seems that there are millions of these, 1 in a million these days. Specialness seems very good, above average is average, go figure. Is it some model miracle of calculus that such frequent miracles don't render each one unmiraculous?
My mommy says I'm a miracle. One look at my face and it's plain to see. Ever since the day don't stop, see a miracle. Cause it's clear there's no fear for a miracle like me. My mommy says I'm a pretty ballerina. She has never seen a pretty ballerina. She says I'm a king, I should cut down on the cream. But I'm a ballerina, so give me more cake.
Take another picture of our angel from this angle over here.
She's very, very passionately developed in her tears.
What a dear!
Honey, look at mommy. Put some honey on your brother. Mommy, stop. Come on, I think before we'll take another.
See the school report, they're going to see on his report.
What?
In the school that Peter's very public shop.
He's just like
Might she be a little brighter than her class?
yes, she's definitely advanced. Take a look. My mother says I'm a miracle. One look at my face and it's plain to see. Ever since the day on the top, be a miracle. Mommy, I'm a miracle for a girl like me. Take a look. Mommy says I'm a miracle. And I'm shiny as a miracle. You can be all cynical, but it's a truth of miracle. It's never been a miracle. Miracle, miracle.
Look, Doctor, how much longer is this gonna take? I've got a plane to catch up free. I'm competing in the biannual International Amateur Salsa and Ballroom Dancing Championships in Paris.
We'll get you on a plane, Mrs. Wormwood.
Of course I am. I always compete, Doctor. And this time I've got a secret weapon. Ridolfo. He's part Italian, you know. Very supple, has incredible upper body strength.
I think we should have a talk.
So, what is it? What's wrong with me?
You really have no idea.
Gas?
Mrs. Wormwood, I want you to think very carefully. What do you think might be the cause of this?
Am I? Look at my fat!
Mrs. Wormwood, you're pregnant.
What?
You're going to have a baby.
Well, I've already got a baby. I don't want another one. Isn't there something you can do?
You're 9 months pregnant.
Antibiotics or... Oh my good lord. What about the biannual International Amateur Salsa and Ballroom Dancing Championships in Paris?
A baby, Mrs. Wormwood. A child. The most beautiful gifts in natural world that bestowed upon us has been handed to you. A person, a brand new person is about to come into your life to bring love and joy and happiness and wonder.
Oh, bloody hell!
Every life I bring into this world restores my faith in time. More life like canvas yet unpainted. There's still broken sin. This uncorrupted mind. Every life is unbelievably unlikely. The tale of existence almost infinite. Life is alive. Yet every single life, every new life is a miracle.
Where is he? Where's my son?
Mr. Wormwood, are you smoking a cigarette?
What? Oh, I'm sorry, Doctor. What am I making? This school proper smoke. Oh my Lord, is that it, mate?
Mr. Wormwood, this is one of the most beautiful children I have ever seen.
Oh my Lord, where's this? Really?
What?
It's funny, it's what you call it, it's judo. What you know with the boys funny?
Mr. Wormwood, this child does not have a thing.
What? A boy with no funny? Look, you've done, you stupid woman. This boy's got no funny.
Mr. Wormwood, childish girl.
Is there still time for the biannual interpreter's sausage?
Dance competition's finished, you missed it. No, you don't suppose we could exchange it for a boy, could we?
This is the worst day of my life! Oh, my undercarriages feel quite normal. My skin looks just revolting in this phosphorescent light. And this county is nothing like the semi-formal, semi-Spanish gown I should be wearing in the semi-finals tonight. I should be dancing the tarantella, keep more fair Italiano, not dressed in hospital cotton with an ouching front bottom.
And this miracle, horrible miracle, standing intolerable animal I have ever seen. I can't find this Frankie B. Every life is unbelievable.
Like a miracle
Existence almost infinitely.
in the ending song.
I is the light and everywhere you life.
Mommy says I'm a miracle. Put the gun on my face and it's plain to see. And this is the day don't trust the umbilical cord. It's clear there's no miracle, a miracle like me. My mommy says I'm a miracle. And I'm tiny and you're shiny, it's a miracle. This should be all cynical, but listen to the miracle. There's never been a miracle, a miracle, a miracle.
My mommy says I'm a lousy little worm. My daddy says I'm a bore. My mommy says I'm a jumped up little germ. And kids like me should be against the law. My daddy says I should learn to shut my pie hole. No one likes a smart mouth girl like me. Mum says I'm a good case for population control. Dad says I should watch more TV.
Yes, sir. 155 brand new luxury cars, sir. Are they good runners? Well, let's put it this way. You could have beat them in a race. Ah! Hey, no, sir. Indeed, sir. They're good runners, sir. So, not exactly.
Harry! Look! She's reading a book! That's not normal for a 5-year-old! I think she might be an idiot.
Listen to this. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. It was the age of wisdom.
Oh!
Stop scaring your mother with that book, boy.
I'm a girl.
Oh, shut up.
And she keeps trying to tell me stories, Harry! Stories! I mean, who wants stories?
I will call you straight back, sir. Won't you please shut up? I'm trying to pull off the biggest business deal of my life, and I have to stand here listening to this. It's your fault you spent us into all this trouble and expect me to get deserved to it. What do you think I am, some flaming escapologist?
Oh! Escapologist, he says! What about me then? I've got a whole house to look after! Dinners don't microwave themselves, you know! If you're an escapologist, I must be an acrobat to balance that lot! The world's greatest acrobat! I'm off to bleach my roots, and I shan't be talking to you for the rest of the evening, you horrid little man!
But I'm gonna make a speech, you hear?
Rich? How rich?
Very rich. A genius husband is going to sell them 155 old baggy cows as brand new luxury cows.
That's not right. The cows will break down. What about the rations?
Fair? Listen, little boy. Fair won't get you anywhere in life, you thick-headed sweatblade. Now, thank the heavens, my son Michael has inherited his own false blades.
Michael!
Son?
Well, I shall take the money when you earn it, and I shall spend it, but I shan't enjoy it because of the despicable way in which you treated me tonight!
This is your fault. You and your stupid books and your stupid reading.
What? But I didn't do anything.
Oh, shut up! In a few days' time, you're off to school and you won't be getting right back. I know your headmistress, Agatha Trunchbull, and I told her all about your smarty pants ideas. Right, big, strong, scary sis. Used to compete in the Olympics, you know, throwing the hammer. And you can only imagine what she's gonna do. Nasty, little, twat like you, boy.
I'm a girl.
Shut up. You get off the bed, and you never come back out. Nasty as well.
Jumped a hill, went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. So they say the subsequent war was inevitable. They never stood a chance, they were written that way. Innocent victims of that story. Like Romeo and Juliet, just written in stars before they even met. That's love and fate and a touch of stupidity would roll them up. The hopes of living happily, the ending are often a little bit gory. I wonder why they didn't just change their story. We're told we have to do it, we're told, but surely sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty. Even if a little you can do a lot, you mustn't let a little thing like this stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top, you won't change a thing.
brain. Now, the secret to my success. Yes, the secret to my success is this. Let me show you. This, son. Oil a violet's head on it for me. Now, stand back, boy. Your old ball's going away.
Yeah, did that's the stuff. Rub it in nice, that's it. Did you? Oh, yeah, that's it. Oh, yeah, that's it. That's the prize.
Ta-da! Now, if he's son, a man cannot fail to get noticed when he looks like this.
Secrets.
Wow! It's green!
Good Lord! Have you already started? It's not even at 30! My hair! It's green! Oh, good Lord!
Now what have you gonna do that for? What do you want green hair? You look like a Brussels sprout!
I don't want green hair! I don't want anything!
Maybe use some of those peroxide. By mistake.
God, that's exactly what you've done, you stupid man!
My hair! My lovely hair! Oh, good Lord! I've got my business deal today with the Russians! What am I going to do?
I know what you can do.
What is it? What is it that I can do?
You can pretend you're an elf.
That's it, I'll pretend I'm a... This boy's loaded! No, my hair!
Mum, would you like to hear a story?
Don't be disgusting! Go on, bring back up to that little library or something. The sooner you're locked up in school, the better.
Here in the library again, are we?
Oh, yes. Well, my mum wanted me to stay at home with her. She hates it when I go out. My dad too. But I think it's nice for parents to have their own space.
Oh, your parents must be so proud to have a girl as clever as you, and so you tell them stories like you do with me. Oh, how I love your stories, Matilda. And I'm not hinting, by the way, but if you did happen to have a story you wanted to tell me...
Goodbye, Miss Phelps. I'll see you next week.
Oh, goodbye, Miss Honey, and good luck with the Tolstoy. As I was saying, Matilda, I wasn't hinting, but if you did happen to have a story you wanted to tell me, I could...
Who was that lady?
That lady? Oh, that was Miss Honey. She's going to be a new teacher.
That lady is going to be my...
Yeah, your teacher. Now, are you going to tell me a story or not?
Once upon a time. Once upon a time, the two greatest sex performers in the world, an escapologist who could escape from any lock ever invented, and an acrobat who was so skilled it seems as though she could actually fly, fell in love and got married. They performed the most incredible feats together that anyone had ever seen. People would come from miles around. Kings emptiness of their big house. And oh, imagine how beautiful it sounds if it was still the sound of a child playing.
Oh, Matilda, this is very sad.
Do you want me to stop?
Don't you dare.
As time drew on, we moved on to even more dangerous feats. For work became the only place they could escape the inescapable tragedy of their lives. So it was, they decided, the most dangerous feat ever known to man. It is called, said the husband, announcing the event to the world's press, the
burning woman, hurling through the air, with dynamite in her hand, over sharps and mighty objects, caught by the man, locked in the cage, and it is the most dangerous feat ever known to man.
It is our destiny, said his wife, smiling sadly and slipping her hand into his. It is where the loneliness of our life has led us.
Well, what happened next?
I don't know. Not yet, anyway.
But isn't there some more? I mean, just a little bit. Isn't that just a little bit more? Well, I suppose your mother will be waiting for you. Is she here? I'd love to meet her, actually. Maybe I could.
Goodbye, Mrs. Phelps. I'll see you tomorrow.
After your first day of school.
I am a prince.
Mom says I'm an angel. Mom says I'm an angel.
So if you're able, this by being a prince or a princess, you will soon see no escaping tragedy. And even if you put your needs of effort, you're just wasting energy. Cause your language knows this ancient history. I have suffered in this jail. I'm trapped inside this cage for ages. This living hell. If I try, I can't remember. But before my life had ended, all my happy days were over. Before I heard the feeling of the world. Like you, I was curious. So listen, I ask 1,000 questions, but unless you want to suffer, listen up and I will teach you. I think I'm too listen here, my dear, you'll be punished severely if you step out of line, if you cry, if you take out of trouble, and remember to be extremely careful.
Didn't you hear what we said?
This is great for visit.
What's phys ed?
Physical education is the touchable speciality.
My mother says I'm a miracle. My dad said I would be a teacher's pet. That's really fun, according to my mom. Dad said I learned the alphabet.
The alphabet. Well, you got to learn. If you're able to survive this mess by being a prince or a princess, you will soon see no escaping tragedy. And even if you put in keeps up effort, you're just wasting energy. Your life as you know is ancient history. I have suffered in this jail. I'm trapped inside this cage for ages. This living hell. When I try, I can't remember. Like before my life had ended, my happy days were over. Before first heard the feeling of the hell. If you was curious,
1,000 questions, but unless you want to, so listen up and I'll teach you a thing or two. Here is a here, when here it comes to the beginning step on the line. You climb and jump, stay out of trouble, remember to be extremely careful.
Didn't you hear what we said?
Just wait for his end.
Good morning, class. My name is Miss Honey, your new teacher, and today's a very special day, your first day at school. Now, do any of you know any of your 2 times tables? Wonderful. Matilda, is it? Please stand and do as much as you can.
1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 5 is 10. 2 times 6 is 12. 2 times 7 is 14. 2 times 8 is 16. 2 times 8 is 19. 2 times 10 is 20. 2 times 11 is 22. 2 times 12 is 24.
Yes, that's right.
13 times 2 is 26. 14 times 2 is 28. 15 times 2 is 30. 16 times 2 is...
Stop! Stop, how far can you go?
I don't know. Quite a long way, I think.
Do you think you could tell me what 2 times 28 is?
56.
What? Well, yes, that's correct. Now, how about this one? This one's much harder, so don't worry if you don't get it right away. But 2 times 487.
974.
12 sevens.
84.
She's cheating! Quiet, children, quiet, please. Let's leave maths for the time being and move on to reading. Now, can any of you tell me what this says? Oh, I'll tell you, Tommy. Pick me, pick me! Very well, Tommy. That's enough for now, Tommy. Don't want you bursting a blood vessel on your first day. Did I do it? No, but very good try. Oh. Anyone else? Very well.
It's the first word. Tomato.
No, but tomato is a very good word. Matilda?
I can now read words.
So, Matilda, you can read words?
Well, yes, because you have to be able to read words to read sentences. Because sentences are basically just a bunch of words. And if you can't read sentences, then you've got no chance of books.
And have you read a whole book by yourself, Matilda?
Oh yes, more than one. I love books. I read quite a few last week.
A few in a week? My, that's very good. And what kind of books do you like to read?
Nicholas Nickleby, Oliver Twist, Jane Eyre, Tess and the Dubervilles, The Lord of the Rings, Kim, The Invisible Man, The Secret Garden, Crime and Punishment, and The Cat in the Hat.
Oh, I know there's a miss. I know it.
Knock on the door. on the door, Jenny. What are you waiting for? Just to knock on the door. Perhaps one of she's probably having a meeting or something and won't want to be interrupted. If anything, caution in these situations is sensible. What should avoid confrontation if possible? I'll come back later then. But this little girl, this miracle. Knock on the door, Jenny. Just knock on the door. Don't be pathetic.
Enter. But don't just stand there like a wet tissue. Get on with it.
Yes, Miss Trunchbull, there is in my class a little girl named Matilda Wormwood.
Matilda Wormwood, daughter of Harry Wormwood, who owns Wormwood Motors. Excellent man. Warned me about the brat though. Says she's a real wart.
No, I don't think Matilda's that kind of child at all.
What is the school motto, Mrs. Hannah?
Bambinatum est negitum.
Bambinatum est megitum. Children are maggots. Thank you for bringing this one to my attention. In fact, it must have been her who put that stink bomb underneath my desk this morning. I'll have her for that. Thank you for suggesting it.
No, but I didn't. Mistress Matilda Wormwood is a genius.
What? Haven't I just told you she is a gangster?
But she knows her 2 times tables.
So she's learnt a few tricks.
She can read.
So can I.
Hey, mistress, I must tell you that, in my opinion, this little girl should be placed in the top form with the 11-year-olds.
What? But she is a squib, a shrimp, an unhatched tadpole. We cannot just place her in with the 11-year-olds. What kind of society would that be? What about the rules, honey? Rules?
Well, I think that Matilda Wormwood is an exception to the rules.
An exception? To the rules? In my skewer? Look at my trophies, see how my trophies gleam. In the sunlight, see how they shine. What do you think it took to become English hammer throwing champion? 1969. Do you think in that moment, when my big moment came, that I treated the rules with casual disdain? Well, like hell, as I stepped up to the saddle, did I change my plan? What? As I chopped up my palms, did I wave my hands? I did not. As I started my spin, did I look at you? Did I drift off and dream for a minute or two? Do you think I faltered or amended my rotation? Do you think I altered my intended elevation? As the hammer took off, did I change my grunt? From the grunt I practiced for many a month. Not a jot, not a dot, did I stray from the plot? Not a detail of my throw was adjusted or forgotten. Not even when the hammer left my hands and sailed high up above the stands. Did I let myself go? Oh no, 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 no. If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time. And if you want to make the team, you don't use happiness or self-esteem. You just need to keep your feet inside the line. Sing, children. 2, 3, 4. If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time. If you want to teach success, you don't use sympathy or tenderness. Of course, a little squint to tell
Those stupid, nasty, great big question asking, how dare they speak to me like that? Who the heck do they think they are, those nasty, flippin', flaming Russians?
Oh, don't tell me. We're not rich.
It's the mileage, they say. They take one look at the first car and they say the mileage is too high. Well, I told them the reason why the mileage is so high is it's a manufacturing mistake.
Is that true?
Of course not.
So you lied.
Of course I lied.
And they didn't believe you?
Of course they didn't believe me. I got green hair. I've got hair. What's this? A flaming book? What's wrong with that talent?
She's got no respect, that one.
No,
it's all bits, it's stories.
It's a lovely book. Honest, I'm sure you'd like it if you read it.
Well, here's what I think of your lovely.
Oh, no, it's a lie. That's a lie.
She's so the little brat. Bring it to it, mate. Oh, yeah, get in there. Oh, yeah, give it the old one, too.
What's choking?
she throws children into. They say she's lined up with nails and spikes and bits of broken glass.
To the place you are sent, and you have to be good. It's made of spikes and wood and paint. This is why you have to sit, and even if you could, there are nails on the bottom, so you wish you stood. With a hinge scream and a door is closed, you cannot see swan. At the end of your bed, you scream, you will, the sound came out. The scream in your head even reached your mouth.
All right, look, when did this happen? About 20 minutes ago. Why?
Quick, places! Please, until you come to where I am! Now!
You separating spleen, where is the maggot known as Nigel?
He's over there! Under the coats! Where he's been for the last hour, actually.
What? An hour?
Well, yes. You see, Nigel suffers from a rare but chronic disease called narcolepsy. The disease is characterized by the sufferer experiencing bouts of fatigue and falling asleep suddenly without any warning at all. You see, when he fell asleep, we put him under the coats for safety. Didn't we? Didn't we? Narcolepsy. He'll probably think he's in bed when he wakes up.
Is it time for school yet, Mum? Oh, wait a minute, this isn't my bedroom. Hello, Miss Crunchball.
Amanda Thrift!
Yes, Miss Trunchbull.
What have I told you about wearing pigtails? I hate pigtails.
But my mommy thinks they're pretty. She likes them.
Well, your mother is a twit! Someone go check and see if that child is still alive, will you?
I'm okay!
You. What is your name?
Matilda. Matilda Wormwood.
Oh, so you're the Wormwood. I might have known. Well, Wormwood, just so you know, you have made a very big mistake.
I just want everyone to know that Matilda is my best
Yes, sir. Brand new stock, sir. Completely different cars. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Green hair. No, sir. Yeah, it was National Green Hair. Yeah, celebrate all kinds of green things all over the world, like lettuce and snot. That's it. Yes, sir. Celebrating all kinds of things like that. Indeed, sir. Yes, sir. I'll see you tomorrow, sir. Tomorrow at 1. See you then, sir. Bye-bye. Do your will, sir.
Now that is how you do it.
Think I'll leave it on. Looks like rain, anywho.
Rodolfo, piacere, come stai?
What? Babe, who is this? You know what interruptions do to my energy flow.
Look, Miss Chutney.
Oh, it's Miss Honey. Well, as you know, Matilda's in the bottom class. And children in the bottom class aren't really expected to read.
Well, stop origin then. Lord knows we've tried.
Babe, I'm on fire here. I can feel it in my lips. Don't waste this.
Look, Miss Hussey, I'm not a big fan of girls getting all clever pants. A girl should be thinking about makeup and hair dye. I mean, look at you. Take a good long look. Good long look. Yeah. And now look at me. You chose books. I chose looks.
I beg your pardon?
Babe, I'm in the zone here, please.
But Matilda can calculate complicated figures in her head in an instant.
Calculate this.
Oh!
Fantastical!
Her mind is incredible. With a little help from us, she could...
Mind? Her mind. You really don't know anything, do you? Somewhere along the way, my dear, you've made an awful error. You ought to blame yourself now. Come along. Ugh. You seem to think that people like people what are clever. It's very quaint, it's very sweet, but wrong. People don't like smarty pants, what go round claiming that they know stuff we don't know.
There is a tip.
What you know matters less than the volume in which what you don't know is expressed. Content has never been less important, so you have got to be.
Stop being pathetic, Jenny. Just get on your feet, Jenny. You're going to march a leg, give them a piece of your mind. Leave it alone, Jenny. The more that you try, the more you'll just look like a fool. This is not your problem. You've not got the spine. You are a teacher, just go back to school. But this little girl, this miracle, she seems not to know that she's special at all. And what sort of teacher would I be if I let this little girl fall? I can see this little girl needs somebody strong to fight by her side. Instead, she's found me, pathetic little me, and another door closes, and Jenny's outside.
And so, the great day arrived. It was as the entire world gathered to see the burning woman hanging through the air with dynamite in her hair over sharks and spiky objects caught by the man locked in the cage. Everything was arranged by the acrobat system. Frightening woman used to be a world-class Olympic hammer thrower. People whispered that in her dark, brooding heart, she resented her sister for both her success and her love. Suddenly, out came the escapologist, dressed as usual in his tights and spangly costume. There is no sign of the acrobats, and no glimpse at all of her shining white scarf. And instead of the usual fanfare, there was silence as he solemnly strode into the ring. Ladies and gentlemen,
Boys and girls,
the burning woman hurling through the air with dynamite in her hair over sharks and spiky objects caught by the man locked in the cage has been cancelled. Yes, the audience gasped so loud a passing airplane caught it on its instrumentation and reported it as an atmospheric phenomenon. Cancelled because my wife is pregnant!
Matilda!
Absolute silence. You could have heard a fly buzz. Then suddenly, the audience jumped to his feet and roared in appreciation. The great feat was instantly forgotten, and the applause was off for nearly an hour.
So, the story does have a happy ending.
Forgotten by everyone except, that is, the acrobat sister. All had quieted down. She stepped
child to be so wanted.
Yes, wonderful. Goodbye, Mrs. Phelps.
Matilda, may I speak to you, please? I'm afraid I've not been too successful in getting others to recognize your abilities. So, starting tomorrow, I shall bring in a collection of very clever books for you to sit and read while I teach the others. And if you have any questions, well, I shall do my best to answer them. How does that sound? Why, Matilda, that's the biggest hug in the world. You couldn't hug all the air out of me.
Matilda Wormwood! Matilda Wormwood, where is
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
Aha! So you admit it, do you?
Admit what, Miss Trunchbull?
This plot, this foul carbuncle, is nothing more than a disgusting criminal, a denizen of the underworld, a member of the mafia. This morning, you sneaked like a serpent into the kitchen and stole a piece of my private chocolate cake from my tea tray.
No, I did not.
Headmistress, Matilda's been here all morning.
Eh? Standing up for the little spitball, are you? Well, this crime took place before school started. Therefore, she is... guilty!
Okay, look, I stole the cake. And I was definitely going to sort of run up to it. Maybe. But you see, the thing was, I was having trouble with my tummy. You see, I was eating Trunchbull's cake, and I scooped it down too quick, and it was beginning to fight back. Oops. See?
But I'm not guilty. I didn't do anything.
You are guilty because you're a crook. You're a fiend, and I shall crush you. I shall harm you. I will consign you to the seventh circle of hell, child. You shall be... you shall be destroyed.
I've ever done. It was the biggest spell I've ever heard. It was the biggest spell I've ever heard about. It's as if the whole world went silent for that one singular breath as it left my mouth and drifted across the class. Past Nigel, past Miss Honey, past Matilda, and then as my great, big, beautiful chocolatey bird, which seemed to have a mind of its own, walked into the face of the Trunchbull.
Bruce Bogtrotter.
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
You liked my cake, didn't you, Bruce?
Yes, I did, and I'm very sorry.
Oh, no. Don't be sorry. As long as you enjoyed the cake. That's the main thing.
Is it?
Yes, Bogtrotter, it is.
Oh, well, I did.
Wonderful, marvelous, that makes me so happy. It gives me a nice warm glow in my lower intestine. Have a seat, Bogtrotter. Oh, cook! eaten the entire cake! No buts! You haven't got time for butt eat!
Mistress, how he's sick!
He should have thought about that before he made a pact with Satan and decided to steal my cake. Eat!
He can't!
Eat!
Surely can't!
Eat!
A single slice, or even two, Bruce, might have been nice. But even you, Bruce, have to admit, between you and it, there's not a lot of difference in size. He can't, surely can't, you are the man, Bruce. He might explode, he's quite elastic. He's fantastic, look at him go. But in effect, this must be fun, Bruce. What we all suspected, you have a word, Bruce. Or maybe you're an artist, he's like the TARDIS. Consider roughly where we are inside. He can't, surely can't, you are the man, Bruce. R-O-O-C-E, Bruce. Never again be something to achieve, for you're a business. Just want the truth, Bruce. Never thought you were trying to sing the blues. We never thought it was possible, but here it is coming true. We can have our cake and eat it too, Bruce. Decide to put that totally up to use. Bruce. The sound you know, I think you'll want to try to lose. Stop pretending, you're almost finished. You'll fit it in, whatever you do, just don't give in. Don't let her win. Come on, Bruce, be our hero. Cover yourself in trumpet glory.
Too much. It's just too much.
Go on, Bruce, do it.
Silence!
You never intend for something to abuse, for you're a finger, Bruce. To all the truth, Bruce. Sacrifice you completely put the goose. We never thought it was possible, but here it is coming true. We can have our cake and eat it.
Sorry. Mistress, I got a bit carried away.
Oh no, that's quite all right, Jenny. We all get carried away sometimes. Even me. Well done, Bob Trotter. Good show. Well, aren't you coming along?
What? Where?
Oh, did I forget to mention? This was the first part of your punishment. There's more, the second part. And the second part is shouting! Oh, please, headmistress, you can. Did you really think I'd allow myself to be defeated by these maggots? Did you? What do you take me for, honey? A weakling? A pushover? You!
But he didn't pass. He ate some.
I did, no! No.
me a second. Come on now. Be patient. Worse than all these children on stage. I would like to make an apology for some of the things that have been going on here tonight. They're not nice things, and they're not right things. However, we do so state gratitude that we do not want any children that might be here tonight going home and trying these things out for themselves. Now, I am of course talking about reading books. It isn't normal for kids to behave in this fashion. It makes them stinky, sweaty, betty, fatty, dumb, stupid little twerps. And I do so state that without remorse. Now, may I ask you all a question? I'm going to ask it anyways, and it involves raising your hands, so don't be stupid, raise your hands. How many of you here tonight have ever read a book? There's a lot of you little twerps out there. The one with the shaved head and, you know, kind of big. What's your name? Pavery. Pavery? Your name's Pavery? Okay, Pavery. Well, don't take this the wrong way. But, bookworm, stupid little bookworm, you're a stupid little worm. Oh, and you read books and you're stupid. Okay, now listen, don't read books ever again. Makes you dumb, okay? Now, oh, shut up. Listen, you see that spotlight up there? It's not on any of you, is it? So don't be talking like that, okay? It's on me. Goodness gracious, oh, you're dumb. Now, may I present to you the pinnacle of our achievement as a human species. The reason why we bothered evolving out of unicorns in the first place. Somewhere on a shelf I have that a picture tells 1,000 words. So take, if you bother to take a look, it's the equivalent of like lots of books. All I know, I am, I'm telling you this big beautiful box of face. If you know I'm fame already, my YouTube channel over just like that. Endless joy and endless laughter, both living happily ever after. All you need to make you boys 23 minutes plus advertise. It's more than queen, waste your energy, turn in the pages, 1, 2, 3. We can sit comfortably on the lovely bumpers, watch people singing, and jogging, and do yourself. All I know, I'm telling, a bigger than telly, the smarter than that. You can tell from what big telly, just how clever I am. Take it away, son. Now you can't run that for a stupid book. All I know, I'm telling what to think and what to like. Now I was pretty smart already. Now, really smart, very, very smart. English content, English channel, English chat on English channels. All you need to fill your bucket. That never really think all nothing. Born with weight, my strategy, gone in the back through the seas. Mix it happily on a lap lovely. I'll start famous people talking really famously. All I know, I'm telling you, bigger than telly, the smarter the man. You can tell from my big telly, just how clever I am. Eric Dickens is Charles Dickens, Mary Shelley or she said Smelly, Charlotte Bronte, do not want it, Jane Austen in the composting, James Joyce doing it so nice, Ian McEwan of my Gilon steering, William Shakespeare, Snooty Spaceman, Moby Dick. Get it, Moby Dick, alright. I'll shut up, will you? Hey, easy easy there, Grandma. I saw you level it there. That's stupid. All together now, come on. All I know, I am from Tally. The bigger the Tally, the smarter the man. You can tell with my big Tally, we're very clever.
My name is Lavender, by the way, Matilda's best friend. And there's a part that's coming up that's all about me. Well, not exactly about me, but I play a big part in it. But I'm not going to tell you because I don't want to spoil it for you. Well, all right. What I do is I volunteer to get the Trunchbull's jug of water, and then... No, I'm not going to tell you anymore because I don't want to ruin it for you. Well, on the way back, I find a newt. A newt is like a really ugly lizard that lives in water. So I pick it up and... No, I'm not going to tell you anymore. I'm going to put the newt in the Trunchbull's jug. It's going to be brilliant!
anyway. Mrs. Phelps, where is the revenge section?
What? Well, we don't have a revenge section. Why? Is there a child at school who's being a bully?
Not a child, exactly.
Matilda, are you sure something's not...
Do you want to hear the next part of the story?
Story? Did you say story? Did you say... Matilda, what are you waiting for?
Maybe it was the thought of their child. Maybe it was nerves. But the escapologist used just a touch too much foam, and the hands became slippery, and she fell.
No! Was she okay? Did she survive?
She broke every bone in her body, except for the little ones at the end of her fingers. She did, however, to manage to live long enough to have her child, but the effort was too great. Love our little girl, she said. Love our daughter with all your heart. She's all we ever wanted.
Love our girl with everything. She is everything.
And then she died. And then things got worse.
What? Worse? Oh no, Matilda, not worse. Anything but worse.
I'm afraid they did, because the escapologist was so kind. He never for 1 second believed the evil sister for what had happened. In fact, he asked her to move in and help look after the little girl. She's not been cruel to her, making her wash and iron and cook and clean and beat her. She did one thing wrong, always in secret. The little girl grew up with the meanest.
that each one of these cars were knackers. I couldn't very well drive each one of them backwards, could I?
Backwards.
When all of a sudden, I had the most genius idea in the world. I ran into my shop, grabbed me drill, and using my beautiful mind, attached it to the speedometer and whacked it in reverse.
Backwards.
That's it, boy, that's it. Give me another fight, son. No, hang on, boy. No, one more fight, son. Stop. No. Don't do it in your hand. There you go, that's it, boy. A drill's motor whirls in reverse 1,000 times per second. And within a few minutes, I have reduced the mileage on each and every one of those cars to practically nothing.
But
Backwards.
There's a good boy now. Stop talking, Michael, love.
Then 10 minutes later, that stupid, nasty, great big question asking, slimy, egg-faced, nasty, flipping, flaming Russians show up with their great big expensive suits on and their dark sunglasses and their great big guns. Don't know who they thought they were.
Oh! Russians are nocturnal. I saw it on a program last night.
that was badgers. It was a program about badgers.
Same thing. And did it work?
Ta-da!
Fantastico! Now I'll be able to afford Rodolfo all day long.
But they trusted you and you've cheated them.
What is wrong with you? What have we done to deserve a child like you?
You know what I'm going to do tomorrow? I'm going to bolt on down to that library and tell that old bag that you're never to be let in again.
Why, no, please don't.
And if she does, I'll have her fired. And you'll never be in that I'll thrive as long as I live. And I'll put an end to your stories, young man. Now, you get in this bloody bedroom and stay in here. You nasty, little, incessant creep.
At night, the escapologist's daughter cried herself to sleep, alone in her room. She never said a single thing about the evil Anne's bullying. And so she suffered in silence. This only encouraged the woman to rage cruelties until one day she exploded. You are useless, filthy, nasty little creep. And she beat her, threw her into a dank, dark, dusty cellar, locked the door, and went out. That night, the escapologist happened to come home early. And when he heard the sound of his daughter's tears, he smashed the door open.
Nothing to fear.
Have I been so wrapped in my grief for my wife that I've forgotten the one thing that matters most to me? I love you so much, my daughter, and I shall spend the rest of my life making it up to you.
We shall be together forever.
Don't cry, Daddy. I'm all right, Daddy.
most precious element of my marriage. Bullying children is so dangerous. But let us see what this Christian thinks she can do with the wrath of a grown man standing before her.
That was the last little girl I ever saw my father. Because he never came home. Ever again.
Matilda, I've got you that book you spoke about, so we can start reading if you like.
What are you doing with that book, woman?
It's for Matilda.
Oh no, no it is not. Not on my watch. There's an age for reading. And an age for being a filthy little toad. These are toads. Isn't that right, Bob Trotter?
You're trustful.
Yes, Miss Trudgeful. Only Bog Trotter here is now a good toad. Sit. It has become apparent to me, Miss Honey, that you have no idea what you are doing. You believe in kindness and fluffiness and books and stories. But that is not teaching. To teach the child, you must first break the child. Quiet, you maggots!
But no one was speaking, Miss Trudgeful.
Miss Honey, please understand that when I say quiet, you maggots, you are entirely included in that statement. Someone go fill up my jug of water.
I will!
Stupid girl. Look at you. Disgusting. Flabby. Revolting. I say. I believe it is high time we toughened the lot of you up with a little bit of phys ed. This skewed has started reeking. Quiet, maggots, when I'm speaking. Reeking with a most disturbing scent. Only the finest nostrils smell it, but I know it oh too well. It is the odor of rebellion. It's a bouquet of dissent. And you may bet your breeches this headmistress finds this fallow-differousness wholly olfactorily insulting. And so, to stop the stench's spread, I find a session of phys ed, salts the merely rent from the revolting. The smell of rebellion comes out in the sweat, and phys ed will get you sweating, and it won't be long before I smell the harm of aiding and abetting. A bit of phys ed will tell us who has a head full of rebellious thoughts. Held, just like a rotten egg, floats to the top of a bucket of water. The smell of rebellion, the stench of revolt, the reek of insubordination, of resistance, the song of dissent, the funk of mutiny in action.
That's not right!
Before weed becomes too big and greedy, you really need to nip it in the bud position too. Before the worm starts to turn, you must scrape off the dirt and rip it from the mud. A whiff of insurgence, the stench of intent, the reek of brave pubescent protest, the funk of defiance, the odor of the waft of anarchy in progress. Once we've exorcised these demons, they shall be too pooped for scheming. Some double time discipline should stop their hearts from setting in. Alright, step it up now. Double time. 1, 2, 3, 4. living for Finland, are fidgeting or whispering in history. They're chattering and shittering, they're nattering and twittering. It's tempered with a smattering of discipline. We must begin insisting on rigidity and discipline, persistently resisting this anarchistic mischief in these minutes you want for drink, of pandering and pity, while little ones like me, they just need you to live. The simpering and whimpering, the dribbling and the spitting, the miss I need a tissue, it's an issue we can fix, there is no mystery to mastering, the art of cluster mistressing, it's discipline, 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 the smell of rebellion, the stench of revolt, the reek of pre-pubescent plotting, the whiff of resistance, the part of dissent, the funk of moral fiber rotting. Imagine a world with no children. Close your eyes and just dream. Imagine, go on, try it. The peace and the quiet, a burbling stream. Now imagine a woods with a cottage, and inside that cottage we'll find a dwarf called Zeke. A carnival freak who can fill paper hats with his mind. And he says, don't let them steal your horses, don't let them throw them away. If you find your way through, they'll be waiting for you, singing. And there, just like I said, the stinking maggot rears his head. Even the squiddiest, pitiest mess can harbor seeds of stinkiness. I've never seen anything more repellent. Have you ever smelled anything worse than the smell of rebellion? The stench of revolt, the reek of insubordination, the myth of resistance, the power of dissent. And time will not stop till you are squashed, till this rebellion is quashed, till glorious sweaty discipline has washed this sickening stench away.
Look, it's the newt. I've got the newt. This is the newt. I'm working with the newt in the trash ball.
Silence!
I don't think this is teaching at all. I think it's just cruelty.
That, Miss Henning, is because you are pathetic. You are wet, you are weak, you are, in fact, a snivelling little newt. Newt? Oh my God, newt!
Oh, it's disgusting. It's
You!
What? No, it wasn't me.
You vile, repulsive, malicious little sinner!
No, stop, it wasn't me.
Oh, what's that, maggot? Stop! When we're only just getting started!
Please, Polly.
I have found, Miss Hannon, through many fine years of experimentation, that the ears of small children do not simply come off. They stretch! In fact, I think I can feel these ones stretching now!
Stop it, you big, fat bully.
How dare you? You are not fit to be in this skewer. You ought to be locked up in the deepest, dankest, darkest prison possible. I shall have you wheeled out, strapped on a trolley with a muzzle over your mouth. I shall crush you. I shall pound you. I shall dissect you, madam. And all of these miserable little sluts will suffer the most appalling of indignities because of you. Yes, you.
that nice kind of quiet, like the sound of a page being turned in a book, or a pause in a walk in the woods. Quiet, like silence, but not really silent. Just that nice kind of quiet, like the sound when you lie upside down on your bed. Just the sound of your heart in your head. And though the people around me, their mouths are still moving, the words they are forming cannot reach me anymore. And it is quiet, and I am warm, like I said, into the eye of the storm. Come on, tip, strophe.
Miserable collection of excuses for children. And you, madam, standing there like the squid of squids are its beating heart. But don't worry, I am a match for you, and I tell you that there is no length to which I shall not go, no punishment I shall not inflict, no discipline I will not teach, no precious little ear I will not stretch back, no finger I shall know. It's going off. Oh dear Lord, I've got a newt in my skirt. 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 I've got a newt in my skirt.
Well, that was interesting. I think we better all go home whilst we can.
Watch,
Matilda, I think we want us to go.
watch, please. I moved it with my eyes. Am I strange?
How would you fancy a nice cup of tea?
What do you think it is? The thing with my eyes?
I can't say that I would look, Matilda, but I don't think we should be frightened of it. I think it has something to do with that incredible mind of yours.
You mean there's no room in my head for my brain, so they have to squish out with my eyes?
But no, not exactly. It's something like that. You certainly are a special child, Matilda. I've met your mother. She's interesting. What about your father? Is he proud to have daughters as clever as you?
Oh, yes, he's very proud. He's very, very, very proud. He's always saying that in fact, he says, Matilda. That's not true, Miss Honey. He's not proud at all. He calls me a liar and a cheat and a nasty little creep.
I see. Well, here we are. Home sweet home.
Are you poor?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Don't they pay teachers very much?
aunt, but one day I came across this old shed and I just completely fell in love with it. I ran to the farmer that owned it and begged him to let me move in. He thought I was mad, but he agreed, and I've lived here ever since.
But Miss Honey, you can't live in a shed.
I'm not strong like you, Matilda. You see, my father died when I was young. Magnus was his name. He was very kind, but when he was gone, my aunt became my little guardian. And she was mean and cruel like you can hardly imagine. When I got my job as a teacher, she presented me with a bill for looking after me in those years. She'd written out everything. Every electricity bill, every tea bag, every tin of beans. She made me sign a contract that said I had to pay her back every penny. And she even produced a document that said that my father had given her his entire house.
But he didn't really do that. Magnus, I mean, he didn't just give her the house.
I don't know, but I find it hard to believe. Just like I cannot believe he would have killed himself. Which is what she said happened.
You think she did him in, don't you, Miss Honey?
I cannot say, Matilda, but all I know is that years of being bullied by that woman made me pathetic.
And that's why you live here.
This roof keeps me dry when the rain falls. This door helps to keep the cold at bay. On this floor I can stand on my own 2 feet. On this chair I can write my lessons. On this pillow I can dream my nights away. And this table, as you can see, well, it's perfect for tea. It isn't much, but it is enough for me. It isn't much, but it is enough. On these walls I hang wonderful pictures. Through this window I can watch the seasons change. By this lamp I can read. And I am set free. And when it's cold outside, I feel no fear. Even in fiercest storms, I am warmed by a small but stubborn fire. There is nowhere I would rather be. It isn't much, but it is enough for me. This is my house. This is my house. It isn't much, but it is enough for me. This is my house. This is my house. It isn't much, but it is enough.
Don't
And
cry.
when it's cold outside, I feel no fear. It is enough for me.
Miss Honey, is this your father's scarf?
Yes, it is. My mother gave it to him before she died. She was...
An acrobat.
Yes. And my father, he was
An escapologist.
Matilda, how do you know that?
So they were your parents.
Who?
The people in my story.
What story?
I've been telling a story and I thought I was making it up, but it's real. It's your life. I've seen your life.
You've seen my life?
She did it, let's go to the police.
We can't, we have no evidence.
But you could just tell them she did it. She was so cruel to you, she beat you and locked you in cellars and...
Matilda, please.
Miss Honey, your aunt's a murderer. She killed Magnus. Who is she?
A contract is a contract. It's a contract.
Miss Trunchbull.
But if I play by the rules and I do not win, then something is wrong. Something is not right. And if something is not right, you have to put it right. Even if it screams. What are you looking at?
You. Matilda, you may have a seat.
In class today, children, we are going to have a very special spelling test. Any one child who gets a single answer wrong shall go to Cherokee. You stand up and spell, oh I don't know, spell newt.
Newt. N-E-W-T. Newt.
What?
Miss Honey told us she's very good teaching.
No, Miss Honey is far too soft and peachy to be good at anything. You stand up, turn around, and spell the one thing you all are. Revolting.
Revolting. R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G. Revolting.
You're cheating.
Of course she's not cheating, she's simply spelling the word.
How can these specks of dust be this clever? They are worms.
I've taught them, that's all, with love and care and respect.
How dare you bring those words into my classroom? You, snot-nosed flintboggin, stand up and spell Angiacamialia spectrosis.
But that's not a word, you made that up.
Spell or go to Cherokee, and I should warn you, it has silent letters. Dearie dear.
Kate!
I'm so sorry. It was a silent Z. You're going to Cherokee!
Cat. C-A-F. Cat. There. I spelled it wrong, miss. You'll have to put me in Cherokee too.
What?
Dog. D-B-F. And me.
What are you doing? Stop this!
Table. X-Y-L-I-A.
Let go of this. Do you hear? Stop!
Can we solve it, Cherokee, miss? Without a G.
No. You can't put a soul in Shoki, miss. Oh, no. You're going to have to put me into Choky too.
You maggots! Did you really think I hadn't thought of that? Oh, cook! I've been busy! Hey, Choky. One for each and every one of you. You see, in this world, children, there are winners and there are losers, and I am a winner!
Look! The chalk! It's moving!
Who's doing that? Stop this!
It's moving! Look, it's writing something!
Who's doing this? I command you to stop it, do you hear me? No, it can't be! It can't be like this! It can't, you maggots! No, stop this, please!
Never again will she get the best of me.
Never again will she take away our freedom.
And we won't forget the day we
Fought for the right to be a little bit naughty. Never again.
Until we don't stop.
Never again.
We've only had
Never again. Smile and says I'm a miracle. Never again will we leave behind us. Never again will we be what we are. Revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs. We sing revolting times. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done. And we'll have to try to go bolting. We're revolting. We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs. We sing revolting times. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done. And we'll have to try to go bolting. We're revolting. We'll become a swimming pool. Take out your hockey sticks and use them as a sword.
Never again will we be alone.
And drawing pictures on the wall. It's not insulting. We're revolting. We just feel how we like to know wrong is right. And know what we want. We're living revolting. If you're straight inside the lungs. Maybe at the same time. Nothing but the trust protect you.
And so, the acrobats and the escapologists
escapologist's daughter received a letter from the solicitor. It had said that their will had mysteriously turned up, and she was now the owner of the beautiful old house, which had up until that moment been owned by the evil aunt, one Agatha Trunchbull. She moved in immediately, and she was very happy, happier than she had ever been in her entire life.
As for Miss Agatha Trunchbull, she was never seen again. The Chunkies were immediately destroyed and a new headmistress took over.
And her name was Miss Honey! And it was said that it was the best school in all the land.
But do you know something else? Matilda was never again able to move things with her eyes. I thought it was because she was being challenged, but she said that it was because she no longer had a need for superpowers. Sometimes I would look at that little girl who had done so much to help others, but was stuck with parents who were mean and cruel. And I would just wish I could do something.
And so, this is the end. And I wish so much that I could tell you that this story has a happy ending. I wish so much that I could tell you that Matilda got the love she deserved. But perhaps not all stories have happy endings.
Don't you stand there, Goblin! We're going to Spain!
Spain to why? Because this idiot, this twit brain, decided it would be a good idea to sell 155 knackered old wagon cars to the Russian mafia!
I didn't know they were the Russian mafia! Get up! Now, come along, boy! We're going this way and we're never coming back!
Let Matilda stay here with me!
I beg your pardon?
Mr. Woodward, I would love to take Matilda. I would take care of her with love and respect, and I would pay for everything. Would you like that, Matilda?
You mean? Leave our daughter here with you?
What did you say? Did you just call me every minute? Dad, did you just call me your daughter? The hell, you idiot!
My legs, my beautiful legs!
Yes.
Where is your father?
He's, I don't know.
Say, Woodward is stupid, man. And being stupid, he assumed I was stupid too. And that is very, very stupid and rude thing to do.
Yes. Well, I'm afraid my father is very rude. Very, very stupid.
You know this. Well, at least there is one smart one in the family. What is your name, little girl?
Matilda.
I like you, Matilda. You seem smart. Unfortunately, in my line of work, I cannot say that very often. The people I deal with, they're thinking it's all backwards. I like this one. He does Hercules favor made such a good son. Да, приятно познакомиться, это военная девочкой.
Спасибо. Меня тоже приятно познакомиться с вами.
Ты говоришь по-русски?
Да.
Matilda, who taught you to speak Russian?
Well, I was reading Dostoevsky, and I just thought I should read it in the language it was written in.
I am Sergei. It is an honor to meet you, Miss Matilda Wentworth. What was me? Your father has been very stupid and rude to both of us, yes. Well, I can very easily have some of my friends teach him some manners. And one day, when he leaves hospital, if he leaves hospital, he may still be stupid, but not so rude, I think. I give this as my gift to you. What do you say?
Mr. Sergey, this is a very tempting offer, but he is my father, and I am his daughter. I think I've had enough of revenge.
This little girl, this miracle, Matilda.
Я думал, вы сказали «да».
Тоже я думал, сказал «да».
Matilda! That's the spell, Matilda! What is wrong with you people?
It's nature, господин.
Easy nature.
But you, your father is very, very stupid. Look at him, stupid man. But he is also very, very lucky to have you as his daughter. But if I happen to be doing business here again, and I see him, he will not be so lucky. Those were done were good.
What about the girl? We can't just leave her here. Do you want to stay here with Miss Honey?
Yes, yes I do.
And you take care of her?
I will.
Look after, feed her good meals.
Yes, sir.
Well, we're sort of a bit out of room here. So, I guess you can stay here with Miss Honey.
Thank you. Dad, wait.
Come on, Dad. Let's go. Come on.
And Matilda leapt into Miss Honey's arms.
And hugged her.
Miss Honey hugged her back.
And they hardly noticed as the wormwoods.
And the Rudolfo!
As the wormwood said, Rodolfo, sped away into the distance.
Because they had found each other.
Yes, they had found each other.
The end.